This is the house I've been wanting for over a decade, for like about 14 years probably. I've been telling everybody for a long time that I'm gonna live here in this house. I've been in it a few times and I've spoken to the owner, or I've had friends of mine speak to the owner a couple times, and I always say I'm gonna live here, that this is my house. And I won't say where right now, but Dobby and I are in the car parked in the driveway because I ended up leaving. I went home for a minute to get my taxes, and my taxes have been hidden from me. They took them somewhere, they're gone, but I'm not worried about that. It's just money, and I'll get money somewhere else. So, and if I don't get it through my taxes, and my arm's kind of tired, but that's in through the, I think that's the kitchen window. So I went there, and Darrin started talking about that pedophilia was okay, and that I shouldn't be worried about that kind of stuff. And I said, if you say that, you are a pedophile. And I left with a bag of food that he gave me and Dobby, and got in the car and drove clear out here, which is like a half-an-hour drive. And I drove some other places, but I can't remember. I guess downtown, and wrapped and rolled and burnt rubber. And I also need to check on my tires tomorrow and make sure that they're good. And so then I ended up out here, and when I got here, well, on my way out here, I saw a UFO, and I took a picture of it, and they let me take a picture of it. And when I looked at the picture, it looks like there are several ships and a light. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. And I'm just showing you guys around out here because the pictures came out different from what I saw, you know. And the mountain behind that tree over there, I don't know if you'll see the tree or anything, is so beautiful that I had to look away, with the moon light behind it silhouetting it. And the ship, the light, well, it had several ships, and there were lights, tranquil lights twinkling in the distance. And the other picture looks like the ball of light is being held in a big, huge hand. So please look at the pictures. I'll post them on my page and with this. And then I drove here, and the gate was open. And so I drove on in, and I parked, and I walked up to the house with Dobby and a bunch of stuff I was carrying and kept dropping it. But the gate of the house wouldn't open. And so I had to climb over the gate, and I fell and hurt one of the little trees and broke it. And I fell on Dobby, but we both landed pretty good and didn't get hurt. It was a long drop, climbing over the wall. And then I went up to the door, and I sat down, and they told me that I've earned this house, but that in order to accept it, I would have to agree to go and live with Darrin. And I told him that I really love this house, that this is the most beautiful house in all the world and the most beautiful place in all the world. But I can get this house later, and I'm a votary of the Lotus Sutra, and I'm a disciple of Nichiren Daishonin, and I am the reincarnation of Josei Toda, and I am the Bodhisattva of the earth, and a votary of the Lotus Sutra, and a follower of Nichiren Daishonin. And that I know they're gonna win, but I'm gonna fight them. And so I got up and climbed back over the wall with Dobby and all my stuff and got in the car, and I told them I'm gonna just stay in the car tonight, and they've promised me protection. So I'm gonna stay here and rest for the night and leave quietly in the morning and go back into the Saha world. But right now I'm in the land of tranquil light, that's for sure. But the stars are amazing out here. I can see the Big Dipper and every other star up there. I don't know if you guys can. And Dobby and I are just gonna rest. I'll show you us real quick. I'll turn on this light for a second. Here we are, Bodhisattvas of the earth. Thanks for watching. There are a few of you watching. I know everybody's watching, but our numbers are showing a few of you, and it helps me a lot. Thank you all so much. And thank you to the Buddhist gods. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. I bow to all Buddha natures in gratitude. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. And you always have to leave a gift, aka a bribe. And I left a beautiful magazine and a pen, a gold pen. Not real gold, but it's gold. So, anyway, I earned my house. Next, I'm going to earn a whole bunch more stuff. Am I greedy? Hey, you have to have some motivation. And I have it. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. We pray for peace throughout the world and the happiness of all living beings. I think Georgia O'Keeffe will really be proud of me right now.